And then she calls my niece to tell my niece, your mom is upset. She's texting her, want to talk to her. And yes, Nichols, they offered him a plea. He took it. They offered Shannon one.
And we are back, and we are back, and we are back. Thank you for watching today's video, y'all. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and hit that like button. You know it helps us out, and it helps you because it helps us keep bringing you this content. Now, everybody's wondering what's going to happen with the YSL trial, and it looks like we have some hints, y'all. Now, I am going to tell everybody from the very jump, please don't take this as any kind of gospel truth, y'all. We are truth sleuthing, we're internet detectiving, and at this point, I would not call this knowledge. I would call this maybe some hints, but sometimes the hints can lead you in the wrong direction. So yesterday, while we were on our live, certain people were looking up the dispositions of the prisoners, the defendants in the case, and they noticed that some of them have had their dispositions maybe changed to no pros. No pros means that basically the prosecutors have decided not to prosecute certain charges. So I hopped on to the Fulton County Jail database to take a look myself, and yeah, as you're going to see on your screen, we're going through various different inmates, and yes, you will see a bunch of no pros. You will see other dispositions that seem to indicate that the prosecution is not going to prosecute certain crimes. Now, as a point of reference, took a look back at Monk Tonk to see, because we know Monk Tonk took a plea deal, right? He took a plea deal. He later, apparently, according to the prosecution, violated that plea deal, and we all watched that live as well. But he had previously taken a plea deal, so I wanted to see what did Monk Tonk's disposition look like. And yeah, he has a no pros there as well. So maybe that's how the Fulton County DA or inmate system dispositions these plea deals. So as you will see from looking at the paperwork here for Shannon Stillwell, first what we have are all of the charges related to, well, y'all can see all the charges there, hopefully. If not, hopefully you can zoom in. This is tiny, tiny, tiny text here, y'all. So I'm trying to bring this to you, half of the one half of the page and then the other half. But you can see here all of the charges listed for Shannon Stillwell. And then we're going to cut to the other half of the page where he has a number of no pros and decline to prosecute. Now, again, were all of these dispositions there previously? I don't know, because I didn't look all of this up previously. So that's really going to be a big question. So if you were a person who's been monitoring this, you can help out. It seems like though, you know, I've heard some people say, no, it was like that before. And I've also heard some people say, no, there's some dealing happening. Would they have put the deals in that quickly? Look, at this point, I'm just unsure. Also, you can see with Quay Nichols, you can see his rap sheet, his list of charges, I should say. And you can see that on one side. And then shortly here, we're going to take a look at the other side, where you can also see decline to prosecutes and no pros. So as you can see on this half of the page, there's still a bunch of charges that don't have any disposition, but there are a bunch that do have no pros and decline to prosecute. Now, once we get to Diamante Kendrick, though, we do not, and mind you, this is Weinstein's client, we don't see the same kind of lineup of decline to prosecutes and no pros. It looks like he does have one from many years ago. Is that a new entry? Is that an entry that's been there the whole time? I'm not sure. Maybe somebody out there knows how to look further into this, but it doesn't have a date of any of these entries, so we really don't know. Then also we come to Lil Rod. Lil Rod has fewer charges here than everybody else. But when you look at Lil Rod's paperwork, the dispositions, you'll notice he does have one decline to prosecute, but it looks like he may still have open charges as well. So y'all, listen, again, am I saying that there were plea deals? I don't know. I'm just presenting y'all with this information that you can find on a publicly available source. Now, last night on the infamous Sylvia show, the aunt of Charmel Drinks, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, she appeared on the infamous Sylvia show, and I'm just gonna put a little clip here, okay? I'm just going to put a little clip because I want Miss Sylvia to get credit for this powerful interview. And I'm going to put a link in the description so you can go to Miss Sylvia's, go to her page and watch the entire interview. So I'm just going to put a little clip. This is a teaser to get y'all over there. And you can make of this what you will. You can make of this, you can make up your own mind, you know, as to what you want to take away from this. So I'm going to go ahead and place this teaser here. I'd like for y'all to go over to Miss Sylvia's channel to listen to the entire interview.
No, is the truth. And like I shared with my sister from reading the indictment, and I told her from day one, it's wrong that they trying to tie this into a RICO case with racketeering and have so many people brought into this when it should be done individually. Okay, charge the ones individually. Is
Okay.
it clear? Because I'm okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sound better.
I had to
But
mute Deborah. Go ahead.
okay. I know I've been watching you for a few months now, and I follow you on and subscribe to the membership. And I know a lot of people asking you today, um, what's going on and what do you know? And I can share this. I am Shamel Drink's aunt, and it's and like I shared with my sister about this case and the situation from day one
Before
when
before you go, my condolences to you, and also I do pray for your family, for your strength.
thank you, because we really need it. We really need it.
Mhm.
Like, we are not lashing out to the defendants. The only thing we want to know is the truth. And like I shared with my sister from reading the indictment, and I told her from day one, it's wrong that they trying to tie this into a RICO case with racketeering and have so many people brought into this when it should be done individually. Okay, charge the ones individually for the individual crimes of what they have done. Yes, they have been in negotiation. Love, Hilton has been lying to my sister. She's been lying to us. And it's so sad. I'm out in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm working. She calls us today and tells us to be to the courthouse at 3 o'clock. My sister is in another part of Georgia working. Nobody could get there at that time that they allow it. And then she calls my niece to tell my niece, your mom is upset. She's texting her, wanting to talk to her. And yes, Nichols, they offered him a plea. He took it. They offered Shannon one, but he didn't take it. And he made tomorrow. But they want us to be there to speak. Speak on what? I can't come there and speak because I probably would be locked up, because I would lash out at the prosecutor at the state for the mishandling of this case and the way they have went about doing it. I want to thank you.
So to hear the rest of that interview, y'all go over to Miss Sylvia's channel again. Check the link in the description. We're gonna be hanging out to see what happens today. But yeah, we're looking for information, y'all, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So long as we make sure we say, look, this is unconfirmed at this point, or this is speculation, or we're checking into this, there's nothing wrong with looking for information, as long as we're clear when something is factual and when something is under investigation. Anyway, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be seeing what happens today.